Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist. Today I wanted to talk about stress, how it depletes nutrients from your body and what you can do about it. So let's get started. So like I was saying, today is about stress and how it depletes nutrients from your body and what we can really do about it. And when I talk about stress from a holistic perspective, I'm really talking about stress on multiple levels. I think we think mostly about emotional stress, which I think is one of the major ones, but there are also stressors that come from food, our environment, and the chemicals we use. So any type of stress on our body, and even allergies are a type of stressor. Anything that imbalances our body can be seen as a stressor. And every time we feel this kind of stress, our body does secrete biomolecules in reaction to that. And this sort of reaction does deplete our system and depletes nutrients from us, especially in this day and age where we're sort of chronically stressed, or a lot of people are under a lot of stress. So in today's video, I want to share some tips on how we can sort of mitigate the effects of stress. There is no one solution. It is really a holistic approach, but I just want to share some tips that I feel will be beneficial, or at least shed more light on how we can cope and get to the root cause of stress. So the first thing I'm going to say, because I'm a nutritionist, is to eat really nourishing foods. And nourishing foods for me, from my perspective in terms of stress, are going to be a lot of vegetables and fruit, hopefully mostly raw, because they'll contain the most nutrition, they'll be the most nutrient dense, they'll have the most vitamins, minerals, enzymes. And this is because when we are stressed, our body gets depleted of certain nutrients. Some of the main ones are vitamin C, the B complex vitamins, and magnesium. Vitamin C and magnesium are sort of removed from foods when they're cooked. Vitamin C is destroyed and magnesium sort of leaches out of foods into the water. And since we're utilizing a lot of that when we're stressed, we need to sort of make sure we're getting a lot through our food. And when we eat whole foods, they're nutrient dense. They're not processed. They're not just calories. They have a lot more density to them in terms of vitamins and minerals and enzymes, phytonutrients, the list goes on, and they work really synergistically. The second thing I'm going to say, if you're dealing with stress, because the body is so depleted of nutrients, I'm going to say add in good quality supplements. And those minerals that were lost, and vitamins, the magnesium, the B complex, and the C are really important to add in and supplement during a really stressful period as you learn to manage and cope with stress in various ways. But I'm also going to say that you'll probably need a lot more support, and seeing a professional to really help support you in your specific life is important as well. But those are some of the key nutrients you can start off with. And the third thing I'm going to say is really, those two are sort of a foundational, the first two tips I mentioned, and the third one is kind of getting more into the root cause. So we can have two parts to this, and that's really looking at the emotional stressors and what's going on underneath the surface and trying to get to the root cause. So this might be difficult in day-to-day if we're at work and we don't exactly have the time, if something triggers us. So what I usually say to clients is you make a note of it, but you breathe, you go for a walk. If you can take some time, go to the bathroom. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of time to be with the emotion, to move through it. But if it's something bigger, you will need to sit with it at night in a meditation. And the type of meditations I do with clients, it's sort of a process where we go into the body somatically, because that's where tension and stress is held, is in the body, that clenching tension. And that really gets to the root cause of what's happening in the body to really shift and to make a true change. But if it's during the day and you have minimal time, breathing and sort of going for a walk or something in the middle helps, but I wouldn't suggest those as long-term strategies. If you exercise or you always going for a walk to deal with emotions, you'll sort of cut the edge off of it, but you won't really get to the deep truth of it unless you're walking and focusing on the somatic aspect of it. So the fourth thing I'm going to say, and fifth thing, so the fourth thing I'm going to say is get good quality sleep. But the thing is that your body needs to be not so stressed to get enough sleep, because if you're stressed, you're probably not getting deep sleep. So dealing with sort of the root cause, the emotional issues, and trying to nourish your body with foods and supplements can help to kind of put you in a more relaxed state so you are getting deeper sleep, and that just contributes to feeling better overall and allowing you to make those better choices. So sleep is so important. It's when our body detoxifies and, cleans up our cells and restores us. It really detoxes the brain and all of these things, and it's so important. And the fifth thing I'm going to say is making sure your digestion is doing well as can be, because when you're stressed, digestion can go out the window. So in the interim, when I'm working with clients, I sort of say just to breathe deeply before a meal, try to be as calm as possible, and add this in as we're working on emotional issues, because digestion is so important to really getting in that nutrition and nourishment from your foods. But if your digestion is a bit impaired, having more blended foods helps, and easy to digest foods will help you. So smoothies, juices, pureed soups, they'll all help your body and kind of reduce the digestive load. But we're trying to make sure you're not stressed so you can eat nourishing foods and not have to prepare them specifically in this way. So I hope this video has helped you. I'm just going to do a little bit of a recap, because stress is, I think we're all under stress, and knowing these tips is important. To eat really nutrient dense foods, to supplement where we can, but to really get to the deep root cause of the stress and make changes from there, and not just to cope. And from there we can have really deep sleep and good digestion, which helps support our body. So this is all a holistic picture. And so I hope this video has helped you, and if you have any questions, please be sure to leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that, and I look forward to sharing more with you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.